Hey guys, welcome back to this tutorial on web money or making money online with a website. Um, Today I want to talk about increasing the security of your website. So last time I already used Helmet to increase the safety of the Node.js website. The time before I used the Express validator to validate input. And this time we want to use the HTTPS module. So first of all, um, why do you need to use it? You probably should because it's a standard. So for example, Google AdSense, it will also decline your website when you're not using HTTPS. So only because of that matter you should use it, but it's also a lot more secure for yeah, in case a third party might try to attack or read out your yeah, messages between the server and the client. So you should also consider the safety aspect. But first of all, if you're not using HTTPS, then your website will probably not get accepted. So that's the reason and then you will not make any money with Google AdSense, at least for my knowledge. So it's a given standard to use that. So we'll try to dive in today to do that. So what HTTPS does, it encrypts the messages that the server and the user send between each other. So if you're not using HTTPS, then yeah, uh, the messages you send running a risk, so somebody can read out the data. And we're working with some personal data, for example, the email addresses of some people. That's actually really valuable, whatever. Um, so if you are able to read out all the email addresses sent, you can access them and write the mails and I don't know, do weird stuff with it. Yeah, and also like browsers, they warn if you're not using HTTPS, they will warn the user once they go on your website and the browser sees that you're not using HTTPS, you get warned. And Google also rates HTTPS sites higher than non-HTTPS sites. So yeah, as I said, you should use it because otherwise the search engine optimization or the search engine will not like it and your website will not get any reviews. So use HTTPS there. Okay, so the first thing we need to add to our yeah, requirements is the file system library FS, because we will probably need to have a HTTPS file or a certificate in our path that will help us encrypt. Then, of course, the HTTPS module. Then, once we have that, you need to make the HTTPS options with the key, and with the FS we can read out the file in the file system that has the private key, and we can also read out the certificate with the certificate. Yeah. So, but we will also need to add those files and yeah, add them to our path so they can actually be read out. Yeah, one next interesting thing is we will need to start the server, but a little bit different than we already did. So here we had this app listen port, and this time we will need to change this a little bit. Um, because we are now starting an HTTPS server and not an HTTP server. So this will all be a little bit different. And now I think this will be the most complicated part. We will need to get the certificates. Normally you will get a certificate and a private key from your provider, or you can buy an SL certificate. But you can also do this for free on Let's Encrypt, and we will check this out in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. This is just the basics. So you need the FS library, the file system library, the HTTPS module. Then in the options, we need to load the key and the certificate, and also load the version. And then you need to just start the HTTPS server.